Daily devotionals for September 19th. Today's scripture will be Esther 4, verses 13 through 15. Now, Esther's been made aware of the plan to eliminate the Jews, and her husband, the king, has signed this decree. So she knows that if she goes in to see him without an invitation, without him extending the scepter to her, she'll be killed. That's just the way it was back then. So picking up in verse 13, this is Mordecai saying to her, Mordecai told them to tell Esther, "Do not think in your heart that you will escape the king's palace any more than all the other Jews. For if you remain completely silent at this time, relief and deliverance will arise for the Jews from another place, but you and your father's house will perish. Yet who knows whether you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this?" Then Esther told them to reply to Mordecai, "Go gather all the Jews who are present in Shushan and fast for me." Okay, she's calling everybody to a fast. "Neither eat nor drink for 3 days, night or day. My maids and I will likewise fast, and I will also go to the king, which is against the law, and if I perish, I perish." So she had a choice to make, right? As we do today. She knew that if she went before the king without an invitation, she can be executed. But she had a choice to make. It was putting her life on the line to save a nation, to save all her people. So if she perishes, she perishes. You know, it's okay. I don't know what would have happened, except that she would have been eliminated herself. But she had a choice to make. She was wearing the martyr's robe, okay? I just want you to see, Mordecai wore the martyr's robe in yesterday's story when we're reading earlier in the scripture. He did, and it was to save the people, and she did as well. She was going to put her life on the line and go before the king and cry out for her people. Now, she didn't cry out like Mordecai did, but she sought the Lord. She fasted 3 days and 3 nights, and she sought the Lord for strategy of how to overcome this situation. And that's what we must be willing to do also. Sometimes it's going to be fast and pray and seek the Lord for, how do I overcome this situation? Where, you know, is it going to put my life in jeopardy? Well, you know what? We are supposed to, as Christians, we should be wearing the martyr's robe, because we are called to lay down our life daily. You know, it's he who lives in me, right? We are to be dead to sin, dead to self. What can man do to a dead man? Okay, we are dead in our flesh but alive in our spirit. So we need to be coming to our King, seeking his face, seeking his will, seeking his way. How do I overcome this situation? What do I do? Show me the enemy's plan. And that's how, through her time of prayer and fasting, the Lord gave her strategy. She just couldn't go into the king and say, "Hey, this is what Haman is hatching this plan to do this." No, she had wisdom to know how to uncover his plan in such a way that he really looked the fool, okay? And it cost him his life instead of that of the whole Jewish nation, okay? All right, now I just wanted to say, you know, we are, as Christians, we really should be wearing the martyr's robe. We should be putting our life down daily for Jesus Christ, okay? He gave it all for all of us, and we should be laying our life down every single day, all right? It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. All right, till tomorrow, be blessed.